Well, good morning, everybody. This is Brian, Shamrock'n Records. Today, I'm going to do a contest entry for Jonathan, a cheap and cheerful record collector. Yes, Jonathan, I'm finally getting to it. I'm sorry I've, kind of postponed this. We're drinking a little Spindrift lemon today, in a wine glass. Jonathan likes it when I drink my seltzer, my water out of wine glass. I told him I like to look fancy. Anyway, today we're doing a contest entry for Jonathan, a cheap and cheerful record collector. And basically, it's his 800 subs contest. He's almost to 900 already. Basically, Jonathan just wants us to show like 5 to 10 records that we picked up cheap. The whole concept of his channel is that you can have a record collection without spending a lot of money, and you can get good stuff. You don't have to settle, spending all this money going to record shops and buying on eBay and Amazon, whatever most people do to get their records. But Jonathan likes to dig. Like he loves to hunt. He likes going to, you name it. He'll go anywhere. He's on Craigslist. He goes to antique shops. He goes to flea markets, yard sales, tag sales, barns. If there's records, Jonathan's going. And over the last couple years, if he's going, I'm going with him. We've become very good friends. Jonathan is one of my best friends. Not only have we become just good like record digging buddies and talk music, but he's become one of my best friends. And we talk daily. We text each other almost every day. We talk on the phone. He comes to my house. I go to his house. Actually going out digging with him in a couple hours. So I'm meeting him at 1 o'clock. It's about 10:30 in the morning on Sunday. And I'm meeting him at 1 o'clock in downtown Portland. And we're going to be going digging. So let's get this thing started here. So basically, he wants us to show 5 to 10 records that we picked up for under $5. That we've gone out digging for, getting dirty, getting filthy. And whatever. Talking about getting dirty and getting filthy, we got some Albert Kane going right now, and this is on Stax, and I picked this up I think it was last summer actually. Look at that. That's pretty cool gatefold, huh? I picked this up for $1 at a flea market. So, I don't know, I think it's like a $20, $30 record. Picked up for $1. Can't beat that. All these records, Jonathan doesn't want us to show, I don't know. Jonathan basically just wants us to show records that we love. They might be worth money. They don't have to be if you want to do this contest. It's just stuff that you found digging, that's under $5 that you care about, not that dollar record that you picked up and then you want to get rid of. These are the ones that you really care about, that you have feeling about. This next one I found at an antique shop for $3. Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood. I used to be a humongous Motley Crue fan back in the day. And you can see, actually, that they wrote $3 on there. It's on the shrink. But, yeah. I mean, look at this. I picked this up less than 2 years ago. I mean, who puts Motley Crue out for $3 and the thing is mint? But, that's one of the good things about going to antique shops. Most people that sell records in the antique shops don't know shit about records. All right. So, at least here in Maine, you go to an antique shop and you'll see records that, like common, like fucking this Beatles, and, you know, stuff like that, that are jacked up because they don't know, and they're like, oh, I got Beatles, I'm gonna mark it up. But then they got records like this that are actually worth something, that they don't know about. It's great. So you can get a lot of good gems at antique shops. Because most people that sell records there just know the big names. Oh, this is Bruce Springsteen. I'm going to put $40 on the River. That's not a lie. There's a guy that's trying to sell the River for $40 at an antique shop down the street. But then he's selling, he had a David Bowie there for $7, like minty mint. The guy doesn't know shit. It's awesome. So go to antique shops. This next one, I found at Goodwill for $1. This original Husker Du Candy Apple Gray. I was so excited the day that I found this. I popped in. I don't usually find a ton of stuff at Goodwill. I mean, look how nice this is. This is in great shape. On the Warner Brothers label. It's like never been played. Whoever had this collection that dropped it off at Goodwill, not only dropped off that, and this, I picked this up the same exact day. It was my best Goodwill haul ever. I got these both the same day, $1 a piece. The Stooges. On the red Electra. $1. My greatest Goodwill find right here. So yeah, I got these the same day, $1 a piece. I was a happy man. This next one of my favorite records. A lot of this stuff in this stack is just stuff that I love, and it's stuff that I didn't pay more than $5 for. This I picked up at a record shop that was right down the street from me when I used to live in Biddeford, Maine. There was a record shop in the downtown called Music Plus. The guy's name was Henry, and I picked this up, I don't know, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago for $4. I walk in one day, he had it on his wall for $4. I was like, okay. On the Atlantic. John Prine's first record. Love. I will tell you, the cumulative amount of money that I spent on this, I'm showing 11 records. But on this entire stack of things that I'm showing you today, I paid $26 for 11 records. This next record I found at a flea market for $1. Otis Redding, Dock of the Bay. I mean, it has somebody's name written on it, but for $1. And this is something I never could find. It was literally the second time I had ever seen it on Volt. And the actual record looks good, it's just that it was written there. Otis. This next one, I couldn't believe my eyes when I found this one. I bought this at a record store in Portsmouth, New Hampshire called Skeletone. Skeletone is now in Rochester, New Hampshire. He moved. Todd, the owner, really good guy. You know, I used to talk to him all the time. He'd shop at my store, Bull Moose. I'd go down to his store. Just a really cool guy. And I go into his shop one day, and he had this in there for $4. It's an original Monster REM. Now, it does have a little bit of like water staining and a little water right here. But for $4 for an original Monster. I mean, granted, I picked this up probably 10 years ago, but still, at the the time, it still had to be worth much more than $4. So, $4 REM Monster. I was at that tour. All right, let's see. This next one, I was actually with Jonathan. Every year in Maine, there's a record show. I think it's like in like November. Every year, like the first weekend in November, there's a record show put on by the college, USM, University of Southern Maine, and their radio station hosts a record show, and they take the school gym and they split it up into two sides, and half of the gym is regular record vendors, record dealers, and then the other half is just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of records not gone through. It's just boxes of records. They're not even like, they're sideways, they're all backwards, upside down, they're not in any kind of order, but they're donated to the college, and then the college radio station sells them for $2 a piece. Anything in there goes, anything in those $2 doesn't matter. It can be Herb Albert, or it can be Chet Baker Sings. $2 right here. Let's see. This was, I'm still blown away that I found this. It's not an original, but it's a very early repress of this record. And I love this record, Chet Baker Sings. It's romantic. It is just essential. I love Chet Baker. This is my favorite Chet Baker. Making dinner. I'll pop that on and just chill, have a glass of wine. It is unreal. I just love that record. But Jonathan was with me that day when we found that, and it's such a great record show. It's a great event, and I look forward to it every year. We go together every year. So for the last 3 years. So I need a little sippy sip here. This stuff is so delicious. Spindrift is amazing. You guys like seltzer, sparkling water, whatever you call it? This stuff's amazing because it's not. They use like real juice. You can see how it's like cloudy. It's incredible. They don't have like that sweetener like every other seltzer company. It's sparkling water and then they squeeze like real juice in it. It's unreal. It tastes like lemonade. It's awesome. Alright. So anyway, this next one I got about a year or two ago. I went over to Bull Moose. Bull Moose, I just don't understand Bull Moose. I worked there. I managed one of their stores for years, but my store didn't buy back vinyl. We had a guy that stocked it on consignment. But some of the other locations buy back vinyl and they sell used vinyl. They don't have a rhyme or reason on how they buy vinyl and sell vinyl. I don't get it. They don't go by Discogs. I don't understand their algorithm for it. But I got this for $5. Now this isn't an original, but it's a very early reissue of Tom Waits' Closing Time. This is one of my favorite records ever. This is easily a top 10 record for me. Possibly a top 5 of all time. Tom Waits' Closing Time. $5. The next two, the last two, I bought a collection from somebody. My friend Tony's an antique dealer. He got the heads up on this collection. He doesn't buy records, so he was like, dude, I met this lady. She contacted me. She has a record collection. She wants to get rid of it. He's like, I checked it out. It's good stuff. It's really clean. And she wants $500 for the collection. Now, it was about, I forget how many records. It was between 150 and 200 records. I gave her $500 for it. Everything was beautiful, like really, really clean. I got a lot of stuff in my collection that I upgraded from that collection. So, you know, it broke down to less than $3 a record. I got this copy of Purple Rain, which is just a beautiful copy. And I upgraded my Astro Weeks by Van Morrison in that. I paid less than $3 for an original. I used to have a 70s reissue. This is a green label original Astro Weeks. So, like Jonathan says, you can find them. You just gotta look. Seriously, like, go out, go digging. That's the fun of record collecting, you know? You can easily just go on eBay and just buy what you want, but it's so much fun going out and digging, and then, like, you get that rush, you get that excitement when you're going through and you're just crap, and then there's like, holy shit, I need this, you know? So, I can't wait to go out there today with him. I'm leaving in a couple hours to go meet him. Jonathan, I love you, man. I love your channel. You're a great friend. You know, keep making great videos and keep on spinning. And peace out. Cheers.